Ah, sup. Sup. How y'all doing? How's, are you all good? Everyone's good? Yeah, you're all good. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking. I play some Disco Elysium. Fucking day 2, baby. I'm excited to see what happens in day 2. I am very hyped to see what happens in day 2. Just give me 1 second. I will actually I can load the game. It takes a little while to load, doesn't it? Boom. Oh. Boom. Okay. Part 2 is now being uploaded onto YouTube. Yeah, if you want to go fucking back and see what happened, you can go look back on the first parts of day 1. You're welcome to do that. You also don't have to. It's fine. I can get with that. I fuck with that. Ah! Fuck off, Wolfabell. I want to fucking watch Wolfabell. You don't need my bloody followers. You don't need anything from me. Should I pull on the fan?
The switch must be broken, because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Ugh.
The lights are on.
Cool. Got my 55th follower back. Hell yeah.
Volumetric shit compressor.
Yeah. All endurance, white checks unlocked. Fuck yeah, man. That's a pretty good one to get. Shit, singularity. Sweet. Shut my dog behind me. It's now 7:30 in the morning. It's a beautiful day here in Revachol. Here in Martinez, the weather is looking exquisite. A cold sea breeze. With spatterings of sunshine. I want another... I bet I can do that now. I want rigorous... I want a new one. Unlock. Confirm. I want... Which one did I want? Derealization. Yeah, so look at this one. Hello. Hello, Kim. How you doing? Good morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union mustn't turn up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Ooh, the union boys are here. I'm down to talk to the union boys. Why do we need to talk to them?
A lot of things point to the dock workers' union. The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information. Actually, that's not a lot of things. We should have dug up more yesterday. Still, we need to talk to them. And it won't be easy.
Do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCA being here. They prefer to be policed by men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys. who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Are these the men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
You forgot. Come on, bro.
One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
He's
Okay.
not exaggerating, just calmly factoring it in. Your fists clench and your pulse rises uncomfortably.
Let's roll.
One more thing before we do.
Hello.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Hoo-hoo.
Good. A power move. Purposefully concentrate on something else first. Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place.
I'm not going to talk to. I'm going to go check the body because I've got my
Just a moment.
volumetric shit compressor.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Hey, Kim, let her use your phone.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Good day, Mum. Everything alright?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the
The
phone line?
manager was vague about it.
What did you do to use the phone
To
anyway?
let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet in it, somnolent. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around, you're still in the whirling in rags.
But you have more important things to worry about.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday.
Maybe
What could be keeping them?
it's the guy down the river.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
It could. Wait, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
Probably just some technical problem.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
No problems,
You're
Lena.
welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Will do, Bab.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Hell yeah! I'm down for that.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here when or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
It's alright. So your husband's some kind of scientist.
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What is cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Huh. Kim, you don't sound too happy about that.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
You tell him, Lena.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
Hobby?
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a
Kim.
subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct.
Pick on Lena,
or
Kim. That's
even
not
fictitious.
cool. Lena's a good lady.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Talk about morale, looks, character, your
Oh
relationship.
dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
That's good enough. Let me ask you something.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm afraid I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did the two of you meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say.
Thanks
I
for the
was
follow.
looking to
Spill
get
the
back
tea.
into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he just divorced.
Spill the tea. 233. It's good. Good rhyme. A dating agency.
We
How about
hit
that?
it off, and well, here we are.
She smiles wistfully.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
Whoops. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband was looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
I want to know though.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast.
A reed bug.
Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
There's a touch of awe in the way she enunciated the creature's name.
Insulindian phasmid.
I knew it. We're gonna be chasing made-up insects with cryptozoologists.
Kim, calm down.
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you. It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
So a lot less monster? Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
What makes you think the phasmid is around
Well,
here?
some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
Interesting. Maybe the phasmid made the teenagers make out.
Maybe the phasmid made them make out?
I doubt it. It's not like teenagers need much encouragement in that regard.
So newspaper clicking is all the evidence you
Of
have.
course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Okay, what's so special about this stick bug
Oh
then?
dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special. Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe
this
it.
one.
Then you'd understand them.
You're an enthusiastic
Bastard.
idiot, but you're still an idiot.
I want to know everything about cryptids, living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on!
We don't have time for cryptozoology 101. Let's get back to work.
Alright, Kim, fine. That's all for that, man. Fuck you boys. I'll be going past you and ignoring you. I reckon now I've got my volumetric shit compressor, I can Scandi buddy. Oliver Shore. Oranje. Classy. Have I been to Oranje and Classy yet? Classy. Oranje. Oliver Shore. Oliver Shore's a good name. It's a damn good name. Tuesday. Oh god. I'm gonna get more of a reality lowdown as well. Smoke a bit, smoke on the balcony. I will do that. Who put the clothes in the trash? Replace last bowl. I don't know how to do that. Sing karaoke. I can do that. Find smokes and smoke them. I'm not gonna do that. That's a trick mission. I want to stay sober. Hello, Kuno. You little prick. Let's see if I can do this now.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Shit
with his
compressed.
white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. As you breathe in,
Finally.
the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it, the odor washing through you. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
What kind of boots are these?
They are armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Sabaton. Okay, then what kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Was the rest of it scavenged by the locals?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
So if I managed to beat the checks, would he have said 6 days though?
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Fucking Kuno.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Why does my mortal coil need protecting?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
Maybe he's just wearing these boots and there is no rest of the armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Sure.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Fuck off, kid. The material looks out of place
It
here.
is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
In that time, we have lost 6 men to semi-automatics. How much are we talking here?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
That is what ka-ching means, yes.
It means disciplinary hearing.
Okay. How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
He worked for Cornell, like Joyce told us. This is military equipment, provided by a wealthy security contractor. With
Back on
state
the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates, like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Pull the boot
This
off.
feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Grab the boot under your arm.
The stench fills your nostrils.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Fuck, yeah, that would have... I totally fucking didn't even think about that, man. Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not going to pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you
Okay.
trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots.
True.
They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged?
Okay, Kim.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable.
Alright then, you can pay the hostel bill in honor points. How many honor points have you collected?
Okay, got it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What is that? A word?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
This is a bad time for a drink, right?
Extremely.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Like in a circus for transporting black spirit giraffes?
No. More like in a harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbour did it.
Yes. The debrief we got from the Wild Pines representative appears to be solid too. A lynching is what this looks like.
I said about this yesterday, about the old lynching / hanging shit, you know. Sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing out there.
Fair.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Alright, just for 1 second, I've got a fucking twitch in my nose, man. It's very annoying. Like one of my nostrils just like keeps twitching. But you know what I think about it? Twitches are weird now. Because twitches are annoying. I hate a twitch, but here I am streaming on Twitch. Fuck, this is so annoying. My nostril just keeps like wiggling. Fuck. Here's to praying that my nose twitch goes away.
His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Oof.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
It's the map of the night sky.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Let the lieutenant work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
We have to fucking tell them, Kim.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I was gonna say.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody moves.
It's because he
I
fucking
want
loves
to
it, and
wait.
he's like, he's well into all his tech and shit. Bless him. He's very proud of his little camera.
A sound.
Bam!
A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. This was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us.
Can I have it?
If you
I
could
should look
find
at it later
someone to
without the
decipher
corpse
it.
smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Thanks, mate.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Teeming with opportunistic organisms. Look over
His
the
eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
Is this actual Idris Elba? wondered it the entire time. I'm gonna Google it now. Voice actors. Who voices the Daria? Leadville Brown. Wow. Spent 8 months recording the dialogue for this game, man. And it was his first voice acting gig. Fuck yeah, man. Big up Leadville Brown, man. Big up Leadville Brown. Oh, I don't want to read about it. I want to read about the fucking voice actors. Ah, never mind. Big up Leadville Brown. I actually thought it was Idris Elba, and I thought it was the entire time.
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Talked in your dream. This man enjoyed the moment of death.
Why do you think so?
It's an intuition.
Okay.
I am less skeptic about this hunch, he thinks, than I was of the supernatural premonitions that overtook you at the trash container. He then covers his nose again.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Oh, fuck. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you'll be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo. The clock is ticking. Your liver tells you so.
See, I am gonna stay sober. I don't want him to die. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
So you're feeling sexual arousal when they hugged you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Captain Coppadromo? I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open.
The Blue Heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard. Corpopo the Clown.
Fuck, the hangman really had fucking fun with this
He means force. It's
voice acting. I can see you gun, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were
A
alive?
killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
takes one to know one.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Ugh.
imagination.
Oh my!
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoni. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copper Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney is obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Can I really be Harry?
You can be anything you want, Brother Corpo.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Corpo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Toward I'll make Kim think I'm even weirder. Unless if he can actually hear me talking, then I just sound like a nut. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle.
Enough!
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
That's not what he said in the text. That guy ad-libbed that bit. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
What's poppin'? Safe? Swazzy? How you doing, man? Squint harder. His face and hands are pink, thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus. An
How are you,
explosion of
Swazzy?
colour
I'm good, man.
coursing with dark marble
I'm popping
veins.
and locking.
His stomach
That's how
appears
good I am.
pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and
Hey,
onto
Ben.
his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead.
Totally.
Absolutely.
He has, man. I haven't seen this since we last played fucking Fallout 76, man. It's been a while. It's school, fuck. Are you doing in school watching me, man? Although this is much more entertaining than school, I will agree with you. What are you doing in school at the minute? I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me.
Everything here seems to corroborate that assumption, but we should still get him down before assigning a probable cause of death.
Nice. Algebra 2. Ooh. Man, I sucked so bad at maths. I still do. And algebra is like something else, man. I did not get down with algebra. Yeah, it sucks, man. Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion.
Man, I can't remember the last time I've even thought about algebra. It's been so long. It must have been like 8 or so years since I even did algebra. Fuck that, man. It's just a load of A plus B plus equals C. So, yeah, but how? What's the point? I suppose it's like numbers if in there, like... I'm not even going to start thinking about algebra.
Shit.
I don't... It's too much thought processing for me. It's like you have to turn your brain into a computer. I'm not about that. What the fuck's he saying? Did Kuno S just drop a hard F again? Damn right. I mean, I can just give it back to her. That's the only math I ever do involves money, man. It's the only time I ever have to use maths. And it's usually just adding or minusing. Sometimes dividing. If I have to split a check at work. If I have to split a check at work, I'm usually annoyed there. So let's try to split it 3 ways. I'm like, you fucking... There's some things don't divide by 3. We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Fucking Kuno and Kuno S.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Fuck you, Kuno.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
What games have you been playing recently, Swazzy? You've been... I haven't seen you online, to be honest. I barely get a chance to play games now, to be honest. With my job. I only get Monday and Tuesday. Have you played that? I've been playing this dodgeball game. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Knockout C. It's good shit. And it's PS Plus as well, man. So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and have another look first. We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down?
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. The
Ooh.
broad chain cutters.
I
but
could
don't
never
see
finish
the
Last of Us
dangerous
Part 2.
approach to the belt.
I struggled with Last of Us. I don't know why, I just could never finish Last of Us Part 2. I could never get past the start. When... Spoilers! Spoiler alert, incoming. Joel dies. I couldn't get past Joel dying.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach
I couldn't
the
do
belt
it
without
after that.
assistance. And even if we do...
I've
there's
heard
a
Far
patient
Cry 6 is
specific.
good, but it's just more Far Cry, so if you're into Far Cry, then it's probably good. Yeah, Joel was the best, man. Why did they kill Joel? They did kill a goat. Can't someone else do it? We saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, either one of us could do it. We could use the kid's ladder on the side of the tree.
I don't trust that ladder.
You don't
The
trust the
assailants
ladder?
didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way to get up there.
Squad wipes Abby. See, I've never played it. I know that it's really hard to play though, because you just kill everybody, man.
Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution.
It's a pretty
to this.
savage game from what I've heard. Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective.
Maybe I'll try play it again at some point.
I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
Yeah, it's such a scary game as well. It's a very spooky game.
How?
I don't know. Shoot the belt, the bullets will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
Fuck off, Kuno.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it.
Yeah, take the
Silence. With his
Oh,
elbow
Kim's
sharp,
doing
the
it!
lieutenant unzips his jacket
Come on, Kim.
and produces a lightweight firearm.
Yes, Kim.
He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and
Shoot
gives
the fucking
cartridge
rope.
5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's stess position, taking
Shoot that
the
motherfucker
corner of
down!
his eye.
He's gonna fucking.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls
Nothing
of
happened.
the surrounding tenements.
God damn it.
Oh, Kim.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes, mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
What again? What
I
now?
have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Maybe we can ask for help from the harbour.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Dangerous.
Confirmed. It's unsafe.
Yeah, well, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
This is a
We
lot of
are
hassle,
not
it's
getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
This is such a hassle. I would clamber up the fucking rope, the ladder on the tree.
How do you plan to get him down then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Ugh, commit to it.
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there,
They can get him down too.
okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
How do we get inside the harbour?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting.
Me too.
Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Let's get to it then. To the gates. Oh, that was a long conversation. Oh, I've got level as well. Back for Blood is just Left 4 Dead, right? From what I've heard. It's just Left 4 Dead, but new. And I've played enough Left 4 Dead.
An intricate web of blue lines. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky. But something's not right.
Yeah, it's not as fun if you like solo queue in them games, man. You need to have like a whole stack of people here. What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will. With someone close to the victim might know.
Who are you?
Gone.
Cool. Oh shit, look at all these new missions. Where's the rest of the armor? I gotta ask Kuno. Ugh. Ask around about the tattoo's possible meaning. Access the harbour and ask for Evgard Claire's help. I still need to get past, what's his name? Measurehead. Yeah, geez. Same with Red Dead, man. Red Dead is fun when you got people playing. Yeah, but the fucking online without it is garbage. I'm gonna get another one of these. But I'm gonna save it. I don't know if I want any of these ones yet. Let's talk to Kuno. Oi, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? A
No man's
production of
land.
shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
I don't think I've heard of No Man's Land. Fuck Kuno, man.
You hear the lieutenant hum.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Where?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care.
You are
'Cause
too
he's
small for the armor. You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
Now you're
What are
tiny.
ya? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Ah.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That
threw it in
shit
the
means
sea.
nothing to Kuno. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the moustache union fuck. The jolly troubadour who sits at the gate.
Fucking Kuno, man. Oh, man. What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Who?
So talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuro's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
This game is called Disco Elysium. It's fucking awesome, man. I don't know. Well, it's it's basically just like I feel like I'm just watching this story, and I occasionally just
Yes.
voice act the little
This troubadour
questions.
has it.
You're tested.
Get lost.
Oh, Kuno S is the worst.
Kuno does.
See, I like Kuno. I'm trying to solve this mystery. You wake up as this hungover dude. You just can't remember anything, and you gotta. But you're a detective, and you gotta figure out who's hung this man. That's what I'm trying to do. The first day I was just spent trying to get my shit together because I was that hungover. Just one now. On day 2, finally fucking figuring it out. Safe, man. Enjoy algebra. I hope you have fun. The Jolly Mist. Who's the Jolly Mist? I'm gonna go speak to who's this? A good one.
Yes? Hello?
Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Good, good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangle.
Good then.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you.
Okay, working class woman. I'll see you later. I need to get the rest of my reality lowdown. She might know about the tattoos as well.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I have a photo of the victim's tattoos.
She reaches for the photo, takes it, then for about half an
It was taken with a trigger not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
Stay quiet, observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars. I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
This one has flown quite far by now.
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Insulindian and into the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semnes Islands, then this.
What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
You could tell me more.
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Okay. That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
What is this acute encephalopathy?
It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
She conveys it in short, cold bursts, trying not to invest too deeply in the condition of this doomed detective.
What causes
Well,
encephalopathy?
it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
It's definitely the drink.
She nods slowly. What this boils down to is, this reality thing is stupid. Blow this joint, grab a bottle.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself with your funny necktie, out in the open somewhere.
Wait. This reality thing is the only game in town. It's probably in your interest not to blow it.
I have somewhere to party right now. No. Why that urge from your body to get back to reality?
She stares at you, head tilted to the side, with a slightly concerned look on her
What
face.
are you?
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
Everyone wants to talk about themselves. She will. in
Should I
time.
have a blast at this one? I've got a chance.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this something close. This isn't about you.
What is this?
A bird? A sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
Keep guessing.
Some sort of krill hunter? No, wait. You're an ancient ruin. A symbol of hubris and decay. Half submerged in some salty sea.
What, really?
Of course you're not, my dear. I'm just terrible at guessing games.
I bet what is this place here?
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot. Or two.
What is the Rue de Saint-Ghislain?
A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old build. This one, mostly the urban middle class. Splat.
Oh, here she is. Fucking Sydney the Skull.
Wonderful.
What is that?
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yes.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes. You and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old... She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Jesus. I understand everything. Make it more complicated so much. She sounds like fucking Mark Corrigan.
I can't. That's how simple it is. One may dye their hair green and wear their grandma's
If they
coat
swapped
all
this
they
lady
want.
out and made her into a
Cattle
dude
has
that
the
looked like Mark
ability to
Corrigan that
subsume
had...
all critiques
what's his
into
name?
itself. Even those
David
who would
Mitchell
critique
voice her.
capital end up reinforcing it instead.
It would not sound out of place.
All right. What next?
That's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Cheers. I can't do that once until I get more shit. We'll go to the harbour. Is this it? It's nothing ain't about nothing to me. Whatever. Racist. This is the Jolly Man, right? Let's do it.
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
Hey, you're the man in the boot, said the guards. Kuna said you know about the armor.
The little boy had it good on his promise.
It's promise.
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
Wow.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
That does sound like Kuna.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One
So
bad
Kuna
move's all it
uses
takes.
to what? Scare you.
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way.
The probe into the
Sweeter
armor.
then.
What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical
I did
stuff?
some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off.
Cuirass.
Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
I'm ambitious. I'm gonna find all of it, all the pieces.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
And Mesqui's epic then, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
Thank you for the cooperation,
No
sir.
problem.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
The Measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery, or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Well, we have air support? Why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't. We don't have air support, or any of those other things.
Oh.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yes.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grow up.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
What was the strike about anyway?
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss. And
Cool. Just grovel with Measurehead. Oh, Measurehead, you're so smart.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Know anything about this mug?
he does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this into the trash later?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense.
Instead of groveling, I'm just
And
coming straight at him.
last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
But you're all part of the union.
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company. I answer to the union alone. And I do this out of race heroism. Finance is an alien concept to the Seminoles. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Subscribe to his advanced race theory.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
I do.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races.
Jesus.
And
Alright,
the
incoming
vile
racism.
CF race cauldron
I
of
apologise in
diversity.
advance.
Which one do you need an occasion?
Type A?
Those are the Seminoles, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Mao are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose
Jesus.
intolerant, a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Mao on reprehensible street parades in Mao cities like Stadskanaal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who exactly are the Mauen?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Mao. The Mao are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Okay, got it. Who are type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians, the other large Mundials, overproduction of
Jesus.
evil, as proven by the indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands.
And the
The
Archipelagos.
Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. The Areopagites, the latter,
Nature was not capable of more.
Jesus.
they are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. To an untrained eye, think the Koiko.
This guy just screams racism at you.
Sholians, tips, the F are a music. Lesser, the mosquito is born sterile. Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? That is understandable. Were there more fortunate tips you needed to be educated? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you help me get down that body if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our...
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
How do I word the mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian.
Oh my god. So I've got to become a racist just to get past this dude. Advanced race theory. Fucking go on then. I'll delete it afterwards. You're the right stuff, Measurehead. Where's the rest of the armor? I'm gonna go back to Kuno and slap him up. I'm glad I unlocked that slot and then didn't use it. Sorry about to be a racist again. Oh, fucking hell. Get down. Where the hell's the door? Oh, one sec. I'm gonna go back to the table. I get to the front of the wall anyway. There's some of the door, that's funny. I just left him. Oh, that woman left as well. Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Hola. Ugh. It was Steve's mate, or he's like his brother or something.
Good morning to you, officers.
Good morning. I just can't get across this bridge, can I? It's out. Can do the damage ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside, is still not what happens. Strange. Why does it make you so angry?
Put the ledger away. I need to make some money as well. Or if I can get this guy to help round some boys up to help us take down the body.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I wish I could hit him with a perm. Oh yeah, let's go speak to Kayla. I might buy a book as well. Oi, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
You should thank him.
I think the tip really paid off. Good job, Kuno.
What? Don't be playing Kuno off as a snitch bitch. The oldest trick in the book, people.
Are you snitching, Kuno?
This is some ancient bullshit, people. Kuno would rather take 10 than snitch. Pigs full of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You found a real nice button to push. Turned the tables on him. You're a little bit closer now to understanding this kid.
Figure out what's going on with this kid.
It's not Kuno.
Yes.
It's Kuno S.
Ah. Act on it, try to separate them. Kuno. Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about?
Yeah.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Kuno, listen to me. She's trying to control you. We gotta get you out of here.
It's okay. The pig's trying to pit us against each other. Not gonna let him do that.
Idiot. You bungled. That's it. You let him off the line. That was a bad, manipulative thing to say. You should understand. I got you this far. I couldn't...
Try to fuck my Kuno!
Oh, fuck!
Try to fuck my Kuno away! Me and...
A chill comes over you, the wind from the boulevard south, lashing you for trying to separate them. He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Hey Kuno, I think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment. Let's talk like normal people.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno? Kuno gonna...
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have, and
Kuno doesn't...
Fuck off, Kuno. I fucked that up, man.
Hello again, sir.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the... You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir.
she looked dark. That's not a healthy look. Muscles get bigger, heart grows weaker. She examined.
Of course not. Maybe you can show me some real police. It's the... Or there could be a story about a poor... It happened. Those are Those are unhappy. These... Well, maybe... That's not in romance, but... I don't...
You can take this. The girl is at... She... Stop.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to help you.
Oh, fuck.
Sir...
It's time to leave it be. You're about to make a child cry. Are you proud of yourself?
Oh, shit. Whoops, that's why you don't skip the dialogue in this game.
Maybe some about other books? Oh, I think that's why people read them. To find the secret. I don't know about that. But Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover. Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She... No, sir. I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Okay.
My husband? No, he's not. Excuse me? Do policemen just go around repeating what's...
She doesn't mean to be antagonistic, but she can't help coming off defensive.
Those were her words, not mine. I'm merely asking.
Can I give you some friendly advice, mister? No, I don't. I have a good husband. The kind and helpful sort.
He's totally missing.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
Right, got it. So what I'm hearing is you don't really know what your husband is.
Yes, but...
Would you like to?
No.
I can certainly help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about...
She has though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
It's okay.
What?
It's alright to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that.
Who said anything about shame? Stop.
But he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something else then.
Maybe your children are missing?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
I police whatever I want, where are they?
They are not me.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking. What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's the bad vibe you got before.
Okay, great, just making sure.
I see.
Maybe your cockatoo is
I
missing?
don't mean to disrespect, sir.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I'm asking you about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. Just wanted to make sure. Great, got it.
Wonderful.
Much of Brown's books.
Hands, an array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette.
Do you smoke?
No, I don't.
Alright, great, thanks.
The woman.
Okay. Well, okay then. Oh, I've nearly got derealization. I'll go speak to these dudes in here, and then I'm gonna come off. I'll play some of that dodgeball instead. Because I'm skipping through some of the dialogue. Someone tried to call me while I was making a cup of tea. Speak to this dude.
Over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's here.
Let me handle this.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
You're right, Lieutenant. She did seem friendly sitting on that corner.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him. That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Damn, Elizabeth. What's your role in all of this?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer. A legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
What if I
would
want
urge
to
you
talk to
consider
you,
what you say
not Titus?
What you want is of no significance.
I saw what you were thinking. You want to say, what are you going to do to me? Don't. Just because you will not lose out on anything good by not saying it.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your...
So you were spying on us, and now you
Listen, you moral intern lackeys.
Oh.
You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
World needs a financial buffer zone and I need to get emotional.
No one is emotional here. Do your job. Ask your questions, then leave.
I should talk to Titus then. And I will do that next time. Next week, in fact. Because now I'm gonna go play some fucking dodgeball. I'll be back in a moment, I suppose. Play some fucking dodgeball in a bit. Bye.